This could be really interesting, and it looks like HellRaisers are starting on the T side as well, and they are not wasting any time at all. Straight up into B apartments and the slow walk right before they get up to short, where Zero would be able to hear them. And Shtico, he's got that HE primed ready. Is he going to get the timing right? Oh, they're going to go past. No, the body block! Oh,
that
no!
made it so much damage.
Oh, the body block works perfectly. Zero still alive. Looking to see if he can't pick somebody up from short. It's Kucher instead to take out Zero, and we lose Zero as well. So despite that nade, despite the damage, Quest gets caught as well. Kucher, what is this? Despite taking that sick nade damage, nEophyte aren't able to get any shots on. And HellRaisers, they still live. Kucher gets 2, finally gets taken out, but it's Oscar and Barbie. And now Oscar trying to push forward. What a shot onto Adrian. Needs to pick off the man on short, and he does that fairly quick. They still have the kit on Barbie, and Barbie's now made his way out from kitchen. He's going to get picked off by Doja, however, and now this is where life gets fairly tricky here for Oscar. Needs to find that kit if he can, but he needs to find the 2 kills first. And, well, look at how perfectly HellRaisers are playing this. Walks right into Doja's waiting arms, but Doja also just listening so intently, able to dodge him around the pillars every time.
That nade should really be enough for a nEophyte to take that this run. Look at this nade. This is like...
It's like,
boom! Smack. Oh, that's an MVP nade.
That is. I mean, just amazed that they weren't able to, probably looking a little tense.
He would have gotten 3 assists from that nade.
Mm-hmm.
But HellRaiser still manages to take the pistol round, which is, wow.
Very well done there. Adrian trying to push through to the B apartments. Again, it's going to be a B rush straight up, and they don't spot the man on short. Yes, they do. Adrian just barely manages to dodge in time, but Zero is able to pick up a kill. Now we have a man advantage situation here, although they do bring it back to a 3-on-3. Deagle is now in position on Barbie, and Oscar just goes right through the Molotov. He's going to pick up a kill for free on Adrian. But Mao and Doja still alive with the MAC-10s, and they're going to take these fights straight up. But Quest 1 just annihilates Doja there, and it's going to be that 2-on-1 situation. Now, do they have a kit to play with? Long-range battle, and neither one of them going down. And they are going to have plenty of time for the defuse here. What a turnaround from nEophyte.
After that YOLO entry headshot from Adrian, I really didn't think. It was like, okay, so this is the kind of level we're going to see this match on, like just jumping and shooting in the air. But nEophyte managed to do the best out of that situation, the very best.
And 2 bomb plants means that HellRaisers still have quite a bit of money, quite a bit of funds. Yeah, that's straight up aggression. But so far, nEophyte, they managed to hold somewhat. This is going to be a force buy coming out from both teams now. Pretty scattered on both sides, and it will be the A site take here from HellRaisers after 2 attempts at the B site. One of them successful, one of them not. They're going to go and try and change things up now. Smoke's ready. And they're going to go start raining in on this A site, but Adrian is there to open things up, as he always does. Coming through from balcony, he just always seems to be able to get a kill out of that. Doja is going to pick up one, and he could get a second one, but Kucher robs him. And we'll have that man advantage now here for HellRaisers going on to this A site. It's going to come down to the rotation now for the remaining 2 nEophyte members. And Styrko alive in CT. He has that scout, but he's not going to be able to get a kill with it. Unfortunately for him, he just doesn't spot anybody out quite yet. And Zero just checking for the lurk. Nothing doing, though. Clearly, the HellRaisers were able to at least zero in on him at the end. And, well, that kind of throws nEophyte for a loop here. Do they decide to just basically go full bravery? Yes, they do. All right. They're going hero mode right now.
Interesting how Oscar didn't go for the weapon. Decided to do the 5/7 armor, even though he had.
Oscar wants his op.
That
I do agree, though. If you're going to commit to a buy, Barbie goes for an M4, right?
Yeah, Oscar.
You should think everybody's going to buy.
Oscar's got 2.2k while his teammates are down close to 0.
If they can win, he has an op guaranteed. That's probably what he's thinking right now. Because what he can do with that AWP, he's like a JW basically, or a Kenny, or a Guardian really. I think Guardian can be pretty clear on that point as well. Nice little lurk there by Quest.
Nice headshot.
Adrian is clearly on point right now. He is looking so good. Yeah, manages to pick up quad kill for himself there. And in the last round as well, he came out of balcony and just completely eliminated the defense on that A site. So, I mean, Adrian, he's looking fired up. That's a bit of a problem, though. You definitely do not want this Kazakhstanian player hitting shots, because he could be a real terror. Nice reaction, and the follow-up on the man on Barbie and CT. Barbie not really getting to put that M4 to use as well, so real painful situation there for nEophyte. Unfortunately for them, they aren't going to be able to get anything going for themselves, and it's going to be a round of eco here.
Interesting fact about Adrian is that, like, you wouldn't really count him as like one of the most scary players in CS:GO, but in the beginning when they started Astana Dragons, I think it was it when he joined Virtus Pro, people like players were scared of him. Apparently he was insane back like in the early days of CS:GO, but people caught up to him, and he never really got to do like any damage to the scene because nIP were so dominant.
nIP were so dominant.
But then again, I think Adrian was actually in the team that beat nIP the first match.
Yeah, he was also playing on a wooden PC with like horrible ping as well.
Yeah,
so it's like whenever it came to like online stuff, that's why you feared him on LAN because then he had a great PC and he didn't have to deal with horrible internet.
It was like playing 85 hertz, and then you go to LAN and you have like 120. It's like
no, it's insane. Like he was playing with like 130 ping and still being deadly. Like that was the scary thing. It's like this guy 130 ping and he would still go toe to toe with the best. Once he got onto LAN and it balanced out, holy hell, he could do some damage.
Yeah.
But you're right, he hasn't really had that lucky break, and it's only just now that we're starting to see him become this kind of driving force on HellRaisers. Just in the past few weeks, actually, where it seems like his level has stepped up. But then again, something to note here is that HellRaisers, they've also moved altogether in Kiev as well. So they have a training facility there. They are, playing at Cyber Arena, I believe. And so for them, they're able to actually, get together, and that means that like Mao as well, Mao and Kucher both, or Adrian rather, not Kucher, they don't have to deal with the Kazakhstanian internet anymore. They can actually all be, in a pretty decent position with good enough gear. Ooh, dangerous there for Stico. But yeah, that's one thing to point out. One thing to is the fact that they are all boot camping essentially together perpetually now. Standard mid split coming out here from HellRaisers so far. 2 through underpass, through to top mid, and 1 lurking in pit. This is very like default kind of play coming out from HellRaisers. Nothing fancy.
I think Oscar saw the top of the head when he was jumping. He smoked.
I mean, the beautiful thing of that. Well, it's not Kucher taking a bullet to the face. It's if nEophyte go for mid control. If they try to go for aggro mid, like trying to push up, that mid split is brutal because you have those 2 guys coming out through underpass. Even if somebody's watching underpass from connector, 2 guys you trade 1 for 1, and then you can try and sandwich in on the CTs. But this time around, HellRaisers are just going to trade effectively, at least bring it back to a 4-on-4. But then look at that, man. Oscar takes out Adrian, and now the game begins. He's got his AWP. And Stico's going to take out that man, and can't actually read his name, so don't know who that was, didn't spot his number. But Angel and Mao now the last 2 alive, and Oscar point blank will take out Angel right in front. Barbie's there to take out Mao, and this is the thing, man. Now it's going to start getting real scary here for HellRaisers. Oscar's got his AWP, and he's definitely showing that he's on point. He's got 7 kills right now.
Yeah, all your hype really delivering, Oscar.
Like every map that we've seen from nEophyte, I think, because they played versus Envy and they beat Envy on cash. Oscar played like a madman there. And then throughout this lower bracket, the matches that we've got to see, Oscar, he's been a driving force. He is a standout player for nEophyte. They do rely on him quite heavily.
You compared him to both Kenny, Guardian, and JW. Would you say Oscar is, as of the recent results, one of the best operators in Europe?
Can't go so far as to say that. I'm comparing him in style.
Yeah,
as far as like his pure lethal ability, like those guys can do that on LAN. Right now, what we've seen from Oscar is online play for the most part, right? So it's like if he can actually get a spot at Fragbite Masters at the LAN and do the same stuff that we've seen him do online at LAN, then I'm going to start being like, well, then this guy's insane and he needs to be kept an eye on basically.
And Barbie actually survived that attack on A. That was unlikely.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh, 3 players for HellRaisers gone in an instant. That leaves Angel all alone. Oscar goes and finds Doja. That was on short. Now Angel just doesn't even know where to look. He's going to spot out 0 on short, and he gets the follow-up on a Stico as well. Oscar missing a shot, showing that he is mortal after all. But they know where Angel is now. They're ready to clip his wings. 30 seconds left here for him to get onto that bomb site, but this is going to be real tough for him. He has no idea where Oscar is, but Oscar, 3 kills for Oscar. And now he's up to a very comfortable, 10-0 and 5. And it looks like he might want to head either to mid window or B now, because he did drop that. He dropped his AK at least towards window, so maybe he's going to try and get up into CPL fast and see if he can't get some kind of mid control going for nEophyte right now. But HellRaisers so far, easy thing to say is that they have been somewhat rocked. This is going to be a bit of a quasi-buy coming. Well, not a quasi-buy. This is definitely a force buy. Rifle force on their side. 3 rifles, 2 Tech 9s. Bit of a mix. HellRaisers have all the nades now, so if they decide to go for an execute, they're going to be well equipped for it. Where is Oscar? Okay, Oscar's looking underpass. He's in connector. Oscar's everywhere.
Kind of JWing around.
Mm-hmm. This is how he roll.
Is that a verb?
This is what he do.
Like, is that a solid verb?
Look at this.
JWing.
Look at this. He's all the way at the top mid. What is he doing? Oh my God! He takes out Mo. Get out, Mo. Okay then. Oscar still on the warpath. He's still looking, and he doesn't spot him. Just off on the timing, but he sees that nade go past. This could be, I mean, Agent's just trying to draw him out. Easy kill there for Oscar. Looks low, and he's not gonna live. Doja's gone, but then that opens it up for Quest 1 to come in. Take out Doja, and it's gonna be Kucher now. Kucher and Angel.
Oscar just doesn't have any fear.
No, and nice timing there by Quest 1 to drop the bomb carrier Angel and underpass. So it will be down to Kucher now. And he's going to slowly walk his way out of apartments. Catches Barbie looking the wrong way, but Barbie turns back just in time. Quest 1 there to save Oscar's AWP so they can stabilize that money on nEophyte's side. Make sure that they don't have to tap into the bank too much. Yeah, look, who does this? He's all the way up at top mid alone just chilling. Like, oh yeah, man. Hey, guys, come on.
And the fact that he stays and then kills Adrian afterwards is just ballsy.
Yeah, to say the least. And that's actually put HellRaisers on a pistol buy. That is kind of brutal now for HellRaisers. All that momentum, it's pretty much just evaporated. And there you go. Surprise, surprise. Oscar gonna spot that man out. Takes the time to lob an HE, opening himself up to get punished from mid. Not sure if he heard the steps, but he's gonna spot the man. Misses the follow-up shot. That opens it up here for Quest 1. Flash into mid, and he's gonna be able to pick up a free kill onto Kucher. No problem at all. And now it gets kind of tricky here for HellRaisers. Nicely done by Quest. Three kills for him, and it leaves Angel and Adrian, the last two alive. Adrian's got that bomb up in Palace. And Barbie's content to just sit and wait. Angel, in the meantime, he could catch Stuko off guard, but it seems like Stuko realizes, yeah, that somebody's out here, that he is not alone. So Quest will end with 4 kills. It looks like we lost Oscar in the mix somewhere.
Yeah, he got picked off by Adrian's Tech 9.
He must have gone back up on stairs then. Adrian playing from Palace like that. Well then. Decent enough eco in the end, I suppose, for HellRaisers. Not really. They get 1 kill, but that man saves his op, so they're still going to save the money. So that's not the end of the world. Oscar probably getting a little excited here. Fumbles a nade, but 3 players at the top of mid for HellRaisers, and Stuko to take out Angel to start. That's an underpass as well, so this gets very tricky indeed.
Did he kill someone without a silencer just because?
I think so. YOLO.
That's disgusting.
But they do have that good connector that good connector smoke, rather, top connector as well, so they can't really try and infiltrate here. Stuko's been smoked off in underpass as well. Very odd. And now does Doja sniff this out? Does he figure out that there's a man waiting under here? It seems like he's got a pretty good idea of it. Who's going to win this battle? Who's going to get spotted? Stuko's going to win versus Doja. Hands down, flat out. 2 kills for him now. He's got 100 HP still. And HellRaisers, they are definitely struggling at this point. They're looking for the picks, and there you go. Adrian lurks up into ladder room and takes out Oscar. So they only bring it back to a man advantage now for nEophyte, but there's an aggressive push from Stuko out to top B, and I think he just barely missed that timing. Mo has no idea. He could actually walk right into T-spawn, but Stuko, he's not forcing it. Adrian with the double entry kill all over the place right now, but if they drop this bomb, this is going to be big. Free kill onto Mo, drops the bomb, and that turns it all around. Stuko and Barbie now in a 2-on-2. And, oh, they have no idea where Barbie is. He pins that man to the wall, and now doesn't even need to show himself. Kucher, with only 20 seconds left, has got a hard decision ahead of him. He needs to find this man. He needs to make sure that Barbie peeks, but Barbie's playing this like a champ. He's not showing anything, and it's going to be down to Stuko, but with 10 seconds left, there's just no option. Kucher has to get this kill. He will, but now it's all down to Stuko just running away. There's no time at all for Kucher to live and win the round. He's going to live, but he's not going to win.
That was an amazing round by Stuko, and once again, we see the aggression is the aggression pays off for nEophyte. It's basically the only thing, like the main thing that has made them win 6 rounds is like aggression, hard aggression.
Yeah, they're not afraid to push right now. They're definitely not respecting HellRaisers after that bumpy start as well with the force buys. HellRaisers haven't really had much to say since nEophyte, or basically since Oscar got his AWP.
He's been really impressive so far.
And look now, Oscar once again occupying mid. Mo is there though. Oh, a nice shot by Mo. Great play there, getting up onto the boxes. Definitely did not expect that, Oscar. And now Zero trying to find a return frag. He's not going to get one fast enough. Angel is going to just go jumping right through the smoke into connector. Did he get caught on the wall? All right, now he does. Now he gets through. But they actually push through underpass. Now Sticko could actually shoot. Well, he could catch out Doja without Doja even being the wiser. Do they really have a reason to fear that position? No, they do not. Angel, however, shows that they have lost control of Connector at this point, and nEophyte. This timing, is he going to catch out Doja? There's Angel gone. Doja waiting around the corner. However, free kill for him. And now HellRaisers, they've got control. They've got everything they need. Bomb is in pit. They're going to be able to pick that up for free. But Zero goes charging straight into window. And Mao still got that AWP to hold that line. Doja up in Palace as well. This is an impossible situation at this point for Zero. Yep, finds the AWP up from Oscar and manages to back out of there in one piece. He's going to hold on to this. That's the right call to make here.
Yeah, that could be. We saw on the train match, the decider between Fnatic and TSM, how much saved op can do for a team, and this is super important for nEophyte now, seeing as Oscar is the one pulling the weight for that team.
Yeah, Oscar's going nuts. The last time we saw Mirage, though, Zero was also just going completely ape. It was like the two of them tag teaming it. So a bit surprising to see the Zero down at 2 frags right now. He hasn't had the opportunities like Quest 1, I suppose, and Barbie to get some kills on the board. Although right now, gotta be careful. He's been spotted. Misses the shot, but he lives just the same. Ooh, cut it close, will ya?
Thank God for that.
You shouldn't say thank God, Andre. You should be like thank Odin, the Allfather. You know.
Sorry.
You know, maybe
thank the king.
Maybe as an analyst too, you kind of wish that you had Hugin and Munin. You know, just like get some of that wisdom. Analysis that project. Come on, man. How sick would that be, man? Come on. Enough Swedes. Oh, he's toasty. Oscar, scary situation here, but Adrian's gonna walk out and Oscar finds him. Just as the Molotov clears, insane timing. I can't believe it works for nEophyte. Quest 1 to take out Angel, who's trying to get the punish onto Oscar, justly so. And now Zero holding down Mouse 1, takes out 1. Kucher is gone. Doja, nice nade, and the follow-up shot from Oscar. Mao is now the last mine alive, and this is brutal. Yeah, that was just flawless. I mean, flawless save there by Quest 1 as well. Working real well together, nEophyte. And now Mao is, I mean, what can he do? He's 1v4 right now. At least he's got the bomb, but they've got him firmly boxed in. He's got no way out unless he can fight it. Quest 1 to take it's taken out. He manages to actually bait that out, but then realizes, wait a second, there's 2 guys in here. And he gives Oscar his 3rd kill of the round.
Yeah, and not much money going on HellRaiser's side. See Kucher actually opting for an AK, but
this could be the perfect setup now for nEophyte to get the 10 rounds, like to finish this 10-5 right now. Because HellRaisers, unless they can get... They needed a plant in this round. That didn't happen. Unless they can get a plant in this one now. Wow, never mind. Okay, then. Bring up the money, please. Okay, it's a quasi-buy. But they have the hero AK. All right, Kucher. Let's hear that AK ring out. Raise some hell. Let's go. Smokes, flashes, Molotovs, the whole kit and caboodle getting thrown onto this A site. And Quest 1 getting them to line up. 2 kills for him. And Barbie to take out Mao. And then Barbie from CT just finding that angle. It's Oscar nearly getting overwhelmed there by Angel, but he will go ahead and not get that kill. Stucco instead will be the one to pick it up with his AWP, or rather with his pistol. But a double AWP here.
It's kind of interesting how Oscar seems to hit like impossible shots, and then he whiffs on like the easier shots. I don't know if he's like...
You know who had that kind of style? Michael Lille.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or it's like hit those like real flashy shots, but then when it came down to like more standard stuff.
I think Delpan had that problem as well in CSGO.
Mm.
But it's just kind of interesting. I don't know what that, like the reason behind that. Is it because they play flashier than they can? Or like, I don't know.
Ooh, that was not an effective push. And then Adrian's there to clean up Barbie as well. This buy is working out very well this time around for HellRaisers. That aggression finally getting punished, but Sticko chimes in, takes out Mao. The bomb has not been planted yet. You have 4 players converging on that site, though, so it's going to get planted one way or another. And Oscar trying to find a gap in the smoke will take advantage of it and pick off Angel. So we're back into a 3-on-3 retake as the bomb just gets planted now as well. This is looking very solid here for nEophyte. They have plenty of time to work with. It's up to HellRaisers now. Last nade goes out. There's the flash. He's trying to find an angle, but Zero holding close, and he's going to get picked off by Kucher. Nicely done by the HellRaisers players. And now Sticko thinking seriously about backing off to hold on to this AWP. The money is not stellar for nEophyte either. They're fairly low themselves. Oscar's got 5.5, so he could have bought his AWP just the same. So that means that he can drop an M4 for somebody. They can actually probably stitch together a decent buy here.
great shot from Stuco. I don't think he thought he would hit that himself.
That's that sit-down moment. Jesus. Right on the edge of the smoke. Oh, all right. This is getting pretty intense now, though. 8-6. This last round, so important for both of these teams. 7 rounds on T-side would be fantastic for HellRaisers. 9-6 is basically the bare minimum for nEophyte, so very tense round that we're going into, and as I say it, Oscar is there to pick up Adrian to start things off. Adrian at top mid as well. Oscar just putting shots through now. Kucher, however, will get the punish. Nicely done by Kucher. Limited on nades nEophyte. They weren't able to smoke out Palace early, so Kucher's able to take advantage of that and bring things back to a 4-on-4. He's now removed the raid boss, essentially, making it a bit more reasonable for his team. Yeah, and it's looking like we might have some action B. That bomb making its way up there now. Minute left on this clock. And they've had some success on the B site, so it's been a bit of a mixed bag, actually, for the B site, as far as HellRaisers are concerned. Bit surprised to see the backing off here of Stuco as well. Quest has got that AWP picked up from Oscar, but they're expecting it to be A, but now it looks like they're starting to get an inkling here. And Stuco heading back. Just in time as well. As they get spotted, Molotov goes out. Doja goes leaping out the window, though, and they're going to quickly be able to remove Zero, but then Stuco's there to chime in and takes out one. Goes for the big spray, and he's still alive as well. Manages to reload. Now he's dangerous, but Mao is there to pick him out. And Mao just going to work right now. Quest 1 is gone. Bomb is going to get planted, and Barbie just dancing here in kitchen. Making a sandwich. Not much else to do, really. 1v3. No kit. You're going to have to find one if he can. And he walks right into Doja, but picks Doja off quite swiftly there. There's the kit. So he'll be able to pick that up. Needs to find the remaining 2. Shot goes out. No, going to connect, and it's going to be Kucher. For a second, I almost believed, because Barbie was looking very confident there. But 1v3, it just wasn't possible, and we will end the half at 8-7.
And Mo stepping it up in the last round. That was crazy from him. But I don't really know why they gambled on like switching sides, so they were a bit caught off guard.
I think so.
On B. It was I guess you like A for, I don't know if you can say A for effort, but you know, like trying to make a read, it just didn't pay out.
Oh, wait a second. Didn't we see this the other day? 5 decoys for nEophyte. They chuck them out at 5 different, like, random locations, basically. No? Okay, so it's not random this time. They're just all going mid. Yeah, look at this. Just nades all over the place right now. They got decoys going out. They bought double decoys? What? Oh, my God. They buy multiple decoys before the buy time. All right, this is slick. Decoys all over the place. HellRaisers don't know what to think, but the bomb is still not shown either. They're just going running onto this A side, taking the fight in. Connector. Spot the man out on short as well. Stuco going to catch the man rotating here on the B side. Does he turn back in time? Yes, he does. Doja realizes and hits the headshot on Stuco. Looking for the second one as well. He just might get it. Runs out of bullets, but on the last one, he gets the kill. Oscar, he's going to be kicking himself about that one. 3-on-3 now with a minute left. But all 3 members alive and well on the B side for HellRaisers, just holding on to this bomb now that they've got their hands on it. That was such a clutch kill there by Doja. Last bullet, and he gets the headshot on the bomb carrier. That is so big. Look at this. Zero, just cheeky. Trying to face together, but a great flash to buy even more time. Put the pressure out. Barbie hits the shot onto Doja, but Adrian is there to take him out in turn. Now it's just the run and gun straight up. Kucher looking to try and even the odds here, playing the angles. Hoping to turn these into duels instead of a 2v1 face-up fight. But they snag that bomb, and with 30 seconds left, it's going to get planted, and Quest catches Kucher looking away.
It's too bad that their like the initial thought of that round, like the initial tactic, didn't work out, because it was pretty cool. I don't know if that's, I can't see why there would be a rule against
double buying decoys like that.
Multiple decoys. I don't know.
I mean, if you can buy, that's a good point. You wonder.
It's clever.
It's clever regardless, and decoys. Ironically, and we never see double buying decoys, right? Remember when you could buy,
Who does that?
Remember we can double buy smokes and flashes and everything too, and you know people just kept running back to spawn on CT dust too, and yeah, buying eternal smokes. I mean, yeah, that's all been addressed now, but
you can still buy double smokes if you save the smoke from the round before.
Yes, that's true. Regardless, clever strat or not, that was very sick clutch play. Despite Doja's best efforts, though, you got to kind of feel for Doja, because Not only did he get a very important initial frag on the B side, he dropped that bomb carrier. That was so important for his team. So for them not to be able to follow up there, that's actually a bit of a blow to the feels for him.
That was like he looked into like the depth of his soul to find the last energy to make the last jab.
Doja's soul, it's deep. Just look at him. He spends a lot of time swimming through it.
This is a very quiet round.
Oh, there you go, peeking through, and there we go. Now we get to see the demonstration of the jump scout, and he's barely going to hang in here. 24 HP left on Adrian as he's holding from CT. Rotation now coming in from HellRaisers, the remaining players, that is. It's a 4-on-5 retake scenario here with 20 seconds left. That bomb gets planted, and Zero takes out Kucher, who was trying to make his way up connector. Doja, Angel, and Adrian, the last three alive here for HellRaisers, trying to close in on this, but Adrian not going to be able to make a clean getaway. He gets caught. Angel up close, looking for that headshot, and he might get it. No, he won't. Oscar's going to take him out, and Doja with the flank gets denied. Quest 1 wanted his banana.
Look at the HP on nEophyte. They were 3 below 40, 2 below 10, I think.
What's really evened out, look at this. You have 4 guys now, teens, but also Sticko and Barbie catching up quite a bit to Oscar. Quest also doing a good job, whereas over on HellRaiser's side, it's the Adrian and Doja show.
Yeah.
Kuchermo and Angel, we really haven't seen too much like that. We haven't seen those like big frag moments from them.
Yeah.
So we need to see that kind of performance come out, because right now nEophyte, you've got 4 guys who seem to be, waking up, firing. Although, spoke too soon. Okay, I'm sorry, Mo. That was pretty slick. Gets his kill with a USP alone. As smoke goes down to block off CT, and this bomb plant should be happening here. Adrian trying to take the fight long range with Stuko, and he's doing some pretty good damage. Calm clicking. And then the follow-up from Angel.
Not that calm.
P250s, man. Aren't they great? Aren't they grand? Quest takes out, I believe that was Doja. And now Kucher, doing the best that he can. Hell of an eco round there from HellRaisers, though, considering the money they invested in it. That was very solid work on their part, managing to get 3 kills like that, but the bank will be there for nEophyte to buy up.
And maybe it goes without saying, but very important round for HellRaisers.
It's practically map if they don't win this. Well, no, I mean, you can still run it back on CT side, but it's
going to be hard.
It's going to be hard. It's like really quite tricky, especially once the other team starts getting the bit between their teeth. Oscar up in position here in Palace. He's not going to be able to see anything, though. Zero will get caught. Barbie, though, does manage to return, take out Mao, but Adrian alive on the site behind quad boxes, gets overwhelmed by Oscar. Nice play here by Kucher, though, lying in wait on the site. He's not going to be able to get much more than 1 kill, however. And it's a man advantage now for nEophyte going into this A plant. Molotov's going out to buy more time, and yeah, wow, okay, Oscar looking away, really believing in that Molotov to keep Doja out of there, but then they know that Doja's insane, runs through fires like it's nothing. Angel in position, knows that somebody's playing in shadow, drops Barbie down to 5 HP. Way too close. All he wants is for him to peek. Please, Barbie, peek. Let me see that blonde hair. Bam, done. Angel picks up the 1, but he's not going to get the second one. Well done there by Quest, peeking very quickly behind his teammate. And even saving the AWP just in the nick of time. And so, you were saying, Andre?
This is going to be hard for HellRaisers. They're probably gonna go for a full eco just to. Okay, they have some small. Okay, they buy nades as well. They have something. They have an idea.
They have an idea, a plan, and they're gambling men. Oh, just too early there. That's so unfortunate. Doja with the push through underpass. He spots them out, so we can have the rotation come through now from HellRaisers. But Stuko waiting for these rotators to come through. And now, I mean, the game is up. nEophyte, they don't even have to push. They haven't committed the bomb here. They can take their time. You're going to have 2 coming in through kitchen now, basically. Adrian with that HE, Kucher with his HE, looking to try and cancel out that bomb plant, but it's not meant to be. Oscar with the shot, and Quest to clean things up. 13-7 the score in nEophyte right now. They're 3 rounds away from picking up the first map in this best of 3. And actually, production, I would love to know who picked what. Did nEophyte pick this map, or was it HellRaisers? So please, tell us when you know. I wouldn't be surprised to know if it was nEophyte, though, considering how well they played on it last, wasn't last night, but the night before.
It seems to be their kind of map.
Yeah, they do really seem very comfortable on it. Yeah, so this is nEophyte's map. Good stuff from them so far. And now, once again, Smoke round onto the A site, and Stuko to start. He takes out the man in B apartments. Not sure if that bomb got noticed, however. But smoke does go down to block off B app, so Doja able to fall back to that site. They aren't going to commit. I mean, they got what they needed here. nEophyte, they managed to pick up the initial frag on this map. Forces HellRaisers to start moving around. And with so much time left, they don't need to go in. That's still... that knife sound. Can't get used to it. Just sounds so wrong. Alright. Shot. Shot. Miss. But miss on both sides. Oh, and Mao doesn't take the shot. He decides to try and go for the YOLO, but it's not good enough. And now 42 seconds left. They start making up their minds, and they're very limited on nades right now, nEophyte as well. Quest has managed to sneak his way up to top connector, so that is a good start. They could try and establish a bit of a crossfire here, working their way out. Does the timing work for him, though? Kucher looking back towards connector now. He's played up in shadow. He's here. Yeah, I think he heard the steps. No, he hasn't heard any steps yet. nEophyte playing this as slowly as possible, but 15 health left on him. Not going to be pretty. 50 HP, and they managed to run through the Molotov, through the A pit, and both kills coming through very quickly there on the A side. Doja is on short, and he's got his M4, but he sees him go jumping past, and he's not going to be able to get the kill for free here. Oscar waits for Mo, and I lied. Doja does get that kill for free, but he's left in a 1v2. And this is certainly a bit of an awkward spot, because now, what does he do? Now he's fully committed. He's on this site. He is up close. He's going to get the jumping shot. Yes, he will. Very nicely done there by Doja. Very quick. And he's expecting potentially the last man to be there. Nope. Changes it up for apartments. Takes that fight as well and wins it. Master play here by Doja, keeping his team alive. Cannot believe that Zero goes for the peak so quickly.
Yeah, that was very nice by Doja, but yeah, like you said.
A bit of a tilt there on Zero's part.
Yeah, Doja really keeping his team inside in this.
Yeah, surprising by Oscar as well. Not like that right there is just fantastic stuff. But surprised by Oscar also not keeping an eye on connector like that. So free kill there for Doja.
Yeah, Doja saw him jump over.
But yeah, you got to say that Zero, that's not a mistake that you can afford to make, right? Remember the golden rule, you know, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, peak. Like. That's what you gotta say. That's what you gotta say in your head. If the guy's got a kit, you're fine. If you notice he doesn't have a kit, you count the 5. Or a billion. It doesn't matter if he doesn't have a kit. He's not gonna get that defuse anyways. Right now, HellRaisers, they're turning things around. This might be the breaking point for nEophyte. This is where we might not see them have that experience to be able to carry it across the finish line. Quest and Stuko, though, they hear that and they think otherwise. They're gonna pick up 2 kills and bring it back to a 3-on-3 with a minute left on that clock. And Barbie now picking up that bomb that was waiting at top mid. He's running it back through T-spawn, so this is definitely making you think. The pointy letter, Andre. I gotta go to the pointy letter.
The pointy letter?
Yeah, it's a pointy letter, right?
A.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, right. And then B is like round, you know?
It's pointy on the...
B is like voluptuous. No, man, B is like voluptuous. Neat. All right, shots going through into CT, and Mo is gonna have to give some ground. And Adrian just dancing on the edge. Quest will take out Doja, though. No heroics from him this time. Adrian gets spotted as well. Very difficult fight, but he's going to win it 1-on-1 versus Quest 1. Where were his teammates? Well, they were busy killing off Mo. And Adrian now the last man here. The hero, is it going to work? Takes the fight and loses it. Barbie comes through with the instant headshot on him, and we are up to it. 14 rounds, and this is a catastrophe for HellRaisers. They have no money left. They win a round, and that's been the trend. Bring up the scoreboard. That's been the trend. Win 1 round, lose the next one.
Yeah.
There's the same thing on CT side. Or on T side, right?
Yeah. And especially like Doja winning that in a 1v1 fashion. So he's the only one. He was the only one with the
monies. And now this is like the desperation save. Angel still goes for a deagle. Which, yeah, it doesn't do much. Adrian, he's got to go and do those missions, man, with the new operation. Get those 60 deagle kills. Clearly, man's got some work to do. Ooh, P2000, Adrian, showing that he can still do work with it. 39 HP on him, gets 1 kill. Oh, and he gets 2. Fantastic work by Adrian. 2 kills in the anti-eco. I mean, You have to think long-term, basically, right now, and HellRaisers, any little bit helps. And that's some confidence there for Adrian as well, showing that he can be lethal.
Getting those 2 kills is like robbing $1,000 from a millionaire, though. It's like they still have so much money and everything going on.
Not really. Hey, look. Like, they've had, like, nEophyte have had their backs to the wall as well. So it's like, you win this round, maybe they get a force in the next one. But then the round after that, I mean, you got to think 7 rounds right now is what you need if you're HellRaisers. That's a long way. Any little bit can help at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
And the smokes and the nades going out onto the A site. Once again, nEophyte running through, and Adrian with the team kill. Mo, though, let's bring it back to Barbie. 3-on-3 situation, and there's Quest taking out Adrian. Instant kill on his part. Oscar lays in, and this is completely falling apart for HellRaisers. 15-8 in a 1-on-3. Doja looking for the deny. Is he going to get it? Rapid jump. A little bit of a dainty hop. And he sees nobody. And this is exactly how it's supposed to play out for nEophyte. They don't show him a damn thing. Although, as I say that, he picks up 2 again! Doja, how does he do it? 1-on-1, Stuko, there's no reason to peek at this point. Doja, he's going to take this fight every day of the week. And with 6 HP, Stuko decides it is time to end.